Hey, what is up everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is going to be something quite a bit different than you're normally used to. With the recent announcement of the release date of WWE 2K20 and the very important spot it holds in terms of content creation for myself on a different platform, we're going to talk about some of the most wanted things in this year's edition of WWE. It's going to be exciting. Let's get ready and let's check it out. So before we get started, I just want to say this is just sort of a list that I've compiled of my personal wants or things that I think should be in the game. This is also a list that I've come up with speaking with people in my Twitch chat and as well as my eFed Discord. So that being said, let's hop right in and check out some of these features that we think should be in there this year on WWE 2K20. So, one of the things on my list, and I really hope it makes it in there, it's not too far off in my personal opinion, it's not too far outside of the realm of reality, and that would be create a ref. I want to be able to create a referee. I want to be able to have special guest referee matches. You know, I really think this is something that will really help the dynamic of matches. And I mean, let's be completely honest. In terms of the grand scheme of things, how many of the crazy, out of control matches have been with a special guest referee, right? We have tons of these great matches with special guest referees that are ingrained in wrestling history, and I really think they should be a part of this game. And also custom content. Who doesn't want to make Fairbear? I want to make Fairbear, and if you guys don't know who Fairbear is, you guys need to check out Fire Pro Wrestling on Steam. Look for Fairbear. Go do it. Not right now. After you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, and watch. Then go grab Fairbear. All right, now, as I was saying, custom referees, I just really think it'd be a nice addition. I don't think it's too far outside of the realm of possible. The next thing I'd like to see is relatively small in terms of the grand scheme of things, but I'd like to be able to have Royal Rumble events and Elimination Chamber events and stuff like that in a custom arena. I don't feel like that's asking for too much. Do you? All right, and the next thing, and something that needs some major work and has for quite some time now. It never fails to entertain, but not always the way that we'd like to have it do so. And what I'm talking about, of course, is that dreaded 2K AI. Oh, so bad that I've actually got an emote on our eFed Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/CA Wrestling. Go check it out. Become a part of the community. Awesome stream. Come check us out. Anyway, enough of the plugs. Better AI, we need it. I've seen times where basically it's just like the AI's soul has simply left its body and not come back, and just a complete shutdown. It's closing time. The AI is going home, and sorry, service is finished for the day. And what else can't everybody get enough of? We want more creative options, and we want better compatibility within those parameters, you know? We want better compatibility with our parts and pieces. We want this hat to be able to work with these shoes, you know? We want this belt with these wristbands. Make it happen. I don't know why it hasn't yet. Just get it fixed, please. Come on, we really need this. There's a whole bunch of cool parts that could be used together, but can't because of the restrictions that are in place with the compatibility options. That being said, custom signs, custom themes, custom Tron videos, this is all stuff people have just been clamoring for, for the last 4 years. We really want to see this stuff this year. Some of that stuff, a little less likely than others, but nevertheless, we can hope and put more things on the wish list, right? This one is quite far-fetched and pretty unlikely, and it would be completely glorious, to say the least, if they were able to somehow implement this feature. And that is none other than cross-platform, be it cross-platform multiplayer, downloads. I would love to be able to share content cross-platform with people on Xbox, PC, while I'm using my PlayStation 4. That's something that I feel is very, very unlikely, but could be one of the most impactful features if it were to be implemented going forward. Absolutely out of control. Cross-platform, would just be completely crazy. I'd absolutely love to see support. Mostly for the creative side, that would be my ideal situation. But, overall, multiplayer, everything would be fantastic. And in addition to that, data migration for the previous year, I understand the technical hurdles with that are probably, a bit harder to overcome. So, that's kind of just an added thing. Just throw that in there. Why not, right? And the next one, and I hear this from a lot of creators and a lot of people who use eFed and custom content and things like that, and that is none other than intergender matches. We've got to see this at some point. If I'm not mistaken, they've announced the mixed match tags, which I'm not too sure how that's going to be implemented. If anybody has any insight into how that's going to be implemented or how that's going to work, I'd love to hear it in the comment section. Definitely reach out if you have insight into how that's going to work, because I'm very curious about that. But that is not intergender matches. We want guys versus girls, and we want it this year. It's unlikely to happen, but wow, the matchups would be absolutely out of control if they were to get this in. WWE Games, come on. You're killing us here. You're killing us. You've got to get these intergender matches in there. We need this, please. Something that's very, very important to me, and a lot of custom, universe users or creators or eFeds in general, and that hasn't really been, touched on and hasn't really been improved in the last, couple of games, and that is more custom options for shows and arenas. This whole custom aspect, that the creative universe is using, eFeds, and I keep saying this because it's so important to me personally. And I understand that different people are out there looking for different features for different reasons, and that's fantastic. And this list is just, some of my personal opinions, that I thought of right away and that I came up with along with some of the users, some of our community over on the Discord and on the Twitch chat. So this is just like a collective list of things that I feel are important. Me and, a lot of other members of the community. So this is just important stuff. So that being said, shows and arenas, I'd love to see some new custom transitions and some new the show overlays and stuff like that. I really want to see a lot of that new custom content for the creative side of things and the custom universe users and all of the other creators out there who are just sort of doing custom stuff in eFed and YouTube and stuff like that. There are so many things on the wish list, requests that we hope they decide to implement features that we hope they decide to implement into this year's games or games going forward. It's just important to us that they hear us out as players, as content creators, and see the things that we really want to get in there to make the game better going forward, of course. But I want to thank you fine folks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed, please click like. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share if you feel the need. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.